Well, J.D. Vance has been the person everyone's been talking about this week, and tonight he takes center stage to speak at the Republican National Convention. Thanks for joining us here at 7. I'm Chris Jacobs, and WLWT News 5 anchor Mike Dardis has been in Milwaukee all week, and tonight he spoke to Ohio's governor about this presidential race. Hey there, Mike.
Hi there, Chris. Yeah, big night for him, 10:30 tonight. The speech is supposed to start. We'll see other people around him, of course. But, you know, J.D. Vance, a U.S. Senator from Ohio, but a relative unknown to people all across America. So tonight is it. You get a chance to meet J.D. and his wife, Usha, as they spread their message all across the country on national TV here in prime time. Now, the guy who picked him as a running mate, Donald Trump, about 3 hours or so ago, was on this stage behind me trying to get the feel for things, doing a little practice run here at the RNC in Milwaukee. He will speak tomorrow night. He will give the keynote address on night 4, the final night of the Republican convention. So the ticket is set. The two men have made appearances together here at the RNC 2 nights in a row, and now on back-to-back nights, they're going to take center stage. I talk more about J.D. and this big moment with Ohio Governor Mike DeWine in a one-on-one.
Well, if you think about it, this is really an introduction to J.D. Vance, to the American people. You know, we know him in Ohio, but the average person does not know him. He's got an amazing story. He's overcome a great deal. I think that he can relate to people who have had problems in their families with drugs or problems in their families, mental health problems. He's one of us. And I think that's going to come across tomorrow night as he really kind of introduces himself to the American people.
You know how politics goes in 2024. Republicans are on board, Democrats, many of them strongly against. After the shooting of President Trump the other night, Senator Vance said that some of the rhetoric from Joe Biden's camp might have caused something like this. I know you haven't always seen eye to eye with the president, and there's a lot of divisiveness. Can you speak to some of the hatred that we have in politics?
Look, I think President Trump has been very good about what he has said after that horrible tragedy. He basically has said, let's kind of tone it down a little bit. Biden said the same thing. Look, we've got differences between the parties. There's differences between the candidates. We think we can win on the issues, but reminding ourselves that there's a lot that brings us together as a country too, and we need to remember that.
One-on-one with the Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, his thoughts on what's going on tonight and the next couple of nights. So again, just to set the lineup for you tonight, we're going to hear from J.D. Vance at 10:30. Before that, his wife Usha, who's an attorney, and then before that, Donald Trump Jr. And then it all wraps up tomorrow night, night 4 of the RNC with former President Donald Trump. And we've got you covered, of course. We've been here, the only station in Cincinnati that has been here in Milwaukee all week for this historic event. For now, Mike Dardis live at the RNC in Milwaukee. We'll see you later tonight at 11. Chris